So, if you didn't know, on October 16th, 2018, YouTube was down for around an hour. Now, this outage, no one really knows why it was caused, but many speculate that it was a hacker, maybe just a malfunction by Google. But Google has not said what the cause is yet, but it just seems kind of shady, but maybe they don't even know yet. But the real story isn't really what caused the outage. It's how people reacted to YouTube just being down for an hour. I mean, I'm serious. People were like, oh my gosh, YouTube's down. What am I going to do? And then yeah. So some people just start freaking out. They can watch their videos. And what it really just shows is how YouTube has amassed a very dedicated group of people that use their website on an almost daily basis. I mean, this is on the national news. I mean, when I looked this up, I saw article after article from mainstream news organizations talking about how YouTube was down just for an hour. Only an hour. Some even had it like they did news segments on television. I mean, YouTube got a lot of publicity out of this, which might be good for YouTube. I think it is, because I mean, a 1 hour blackout doesn't really that's not really gonna be that bad of news for YouTube. At least I don't think it was. But it really just shows how big of a deal YouTube has become over the years, and how, can you really imagine in 2008, mainstream YouTube goes out for 1 hour. 2008, do you really think every news station, news publication would make an article or a segment on how it's down for just an hour? Do you really think Twitter would be blowing up on the fact that YouTube was down? I mean, of course not. I mean, it just shows how big YouTube as a company has become, and how many people watch the content that the content creators make and that they promote. The only way, though, there is one way I could see that this could hurt YouTube, and that's if this was done by a hacker. Because if this was done by a hacker, I mean, people's livelihoods depend on this. So if a hacker is able to take down the whole thing, who knows what else they might be able to do. I mean, hopefully it's just an error on YouTube's side, and it didn't have anything to do with a hacker, because there's also a ton of creators and users' information was probably breached and stolen. But I'm curious to find out what caused the outage. Google, I don't think if it wasn't a hacker, then Google isn't entitled legally to tell everyone what caused the outage, I don't think. I mean, at least that's what I think. I'm not a lawyer, so don't quote me on that. But it's just amazing how a little video sharing website that was started back in 2005 by a few people now is on the national news when people can't use it for an hour. That's all I've got to say for now. So, yeah.